Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. In between episodes, I have read through the patch notes and there were quite a lot of changes, a lot of which we actually went over in the previous episode just from kind of looking and seeing. But there are a few things that we didn't see last episode that I just want to go over. First of all, they did change hard mode for the Romans. What they've done in hard mode is they have made it so that you get much less in terms of plagues. That's the main thing that they've changed. In fact, I believe they've removed plagues entirely from hard mode, right? That's not one of the things that hard mode adds anymore, which actually makes it a much more appealing thing to do, because instead of us, having to deal with all these plagues that lower your development and all of this other stuff, you can just deal with having a well-managed realm, which is effectively, I think, the challenge they wanted to give you in the first place. They wanted to say, hey, have a well-managed realm and then maybe have the Mongols attack it, right? What they didn't want to do is to be like, hey, actually, you have to have a well-managed realm without any money or levies, and everybody hates you, right? I think it was just a little bit mistuned. They also added an option that allows you to convert to Hellenic without having to do the hard mode, which seems much better if you want to just do the conversion. I still don't want to do it though, because one, hard mode sounds a lot more appealing now, and two, it seems like when you switch to the Romans, you do lose a little bit of the Byzantine flavor. They have actually enabled some more decisions that were disabled, like I believe the grain dole one is one. This recently reinstated the grain dole is now actually available as the Romans as well, as long as I believe you hold Rome or Constantinople. But previously it wasn't. So yeah, there's still a little bit of work for us to do here. There are some other things that were changed, however. They have changed it so that AI work differently in wars. They no longer just mindlessly go towards the nearest fight. They will, if they think that they'll get more war score from finishing their siege, finish their siege. They may abandon a siege and specifically hunt down your army if they believe they will get more war score from destroying your army. This sounds quite interesting. Yeah, it sounds like that might be that might be quite cool to see how that works. However, it means you're going to be less able to trick them, would be my guess. But there'll probably be new ways to trick them. They've also changed how AI work in Crusades. Now what they will do is, instead of getting everybody on the boats, let's say they were doing a crusade from over here to Jerusalem. What they would do previously is every single individual independent ruler would get on their boats, they'd head over here, they'd get to the coast of Jerusalem, and then they'd just land the boats anywhere along the edge. And then what would happen is the big army built up over here, usually by like the Abbasids, they would just wander over and destroy that stack. Then the next army would land and they'd destroy that stack, and so on and so forth, and the crusade would have no chance. Also, what they would be doing is they'd be constantly moving, because they would constantly be looking for a new place to sit that didn't have a supply penalty. However, as you may have noticed, a lot of this land, let me try and see the terrain here, tends to be, actually this is a bad example, but where's the terrain map mode? There's something like Control G. Ah, there you go. Like, yeah, a lot of the terrain here is desert. So if we go and have a look at desert here, you'll see that desert has a supply limit negative. So what they were doing is they were landing over here, going to war, trying to find somewhere to sit that didn't have had enough supply limit for their army, and then were sitting in desert and going, well, that doesn't have enough supply limit, and then they'd move, and then the next army that was sitting over here would be like, oh, but I had supply limit, now this other army's coming here, well, I'm going to move to the desert. And then they found the desert doesn't have enough supply limit, so they'd move here, and then this army would move over here, and they'd constantly move back and forward. That's no longer the way that Crusade AI works. Now what will happen is they'll pick a location, like, say it was a Catholic crusade for Jerusalem. They might all go to Rome, they would then all stack on Rome, or they'd go to, the way that they've described it is they go to a high supply limit province, basically. They'd all go sit there, they'd all get on the boats, then they all, as one, would head over and land, and then once they land, they would initially ignore hostile attrition penalties. So, by ignore, I'm assuming it means they ignore that they're happening, not that it doesn't happen to the AI. But they would ignore them until they'd sieged enough that they could actually, resupply somewhat. Which I think will give Crusades a little bit more of a chance. It'll mean that they might actually work. Because the problem was, even if you outnumbered them significantly, because you were just going in one at a time, you never actually got the full strength of the Crusade against whatever enemy you were facing. So, that's something. They've also changed how culture promotion works in this. So culture promotion has had two major changes. Well, it's actually had a few other changes, but here are the two major ones I remember. Small cultures will now attempt to promote more, and they will attempt to expand their culture. So if you have a culture like, say, try to find one that's truly small, like Cornish, right? Cornish, 2 provinces. This culture, if a Cornish person holds more than that amount of land, will actively be more encouraged to expand their culture outside of that land. Which should mean that you see cultures actually expanding a little bit more than you previously did. They've also changed the calculation on cultures so that instead of, I think they had to wait for 5 years income to be able to, I think it was something like, they had to have 5 years income built up to then promote a culture. Now, they only need 3 years income. I believe that's right. So they should mean that the AI need a lot less money before they will consider promoting culture as a good thing. Which, I didn't realize that was how it was limited, which makes a lot of sense on why the AI didn't do it. But, yeah, they should do it a lot more now. Also, thinking about that then, that would explain why it was even less likely in the past where promote culture was even less something that the AI, like when it was when it took even longer to do, because they would have needed that 5-year income kind of bubble for the whole 30 years of promoting a culture, and if at any point it drops, they would then stop promoting the culture, I assume. So, yeah, I guess that makes some level of sense of why the AI never promoted cultures previously. Right, and then there are lots and lots and lots of bug fixes for lots of things that I spotted, but the one that I noticed and that particularly annoyed me previously that they fixed was that in tours and tournament events, so that was a DLC that added in things like the Grand Tournament, for instance, you will no longer have events that randomly give away hooks on you. Or, at the very least, you will not have events that give up hooks on you without you knowing about it. Which is good. I think that's a pretty big positive, because that's one of the ways that we were randomly just, like, ending up with people with weak hooks on us, and it's like, well, what's this all about? Anyway, that's the quick patch rundown. There is a lot more in the patch, but it's time for us to get to what we were doing last time, which was we had finished a war against this person. She's now imprisoned. Let's sort out the people in our prison. We have 38 prisoners. Also, I have no e-park. Oh. Well, we'll look at that after we get rid of the prisoners, actually. That's probably much more sensible. So, we have Lady Rodanth of the Selfing family. Okay. So that's my vassal's family there. Okay. So what's this? Exclude from mass actions. Okay. Was that there previously? I don't know if that was there. Does this stay if you go in and out? I don't think this was here previously. Oh. Okay, I like this change to this screen. Yeah. So now we can be like, actually, I'm happy to do mass actions on everyone else, but for this person, no, we want to focus on them separately. Okay, that's cool. Here, I'm probably looking at a ransom, I'd assume. Yeah, we'll take 24 gold, that's fine. Chernigov. Now, we put Chernigov in charge, didn't we? Oh, no, Chernigov's somebody who's recently expanded. I'm just going to use this as a way of saying come back to this person later. So we actually want to take some of Chernigov's land, so we can make Ruthenia properly. You have all the land that you should hold, so I am going to ransom you for 100 gold. This guy has the theme of Latium. He, I think, should be fine holding it. Yeah, I don't really see any reason not to just ransom him. You're Cairo. Yeah, that should be fine as well. Let's just ransom. Soli? Where's Soli? Yep, that's fine. I think we actually put this guy in charge not that long ago as well. Another 50 gold. You are just a family. Okay. How many members in the family? 2, so it's just you and your daughter. You could get rid of the family, but, yeah. I don't really know what I'm aiming to do here with this person. Probably just ask them to renounce their claims. Oh, look at that. You gain legitimacy if you negotiate a release without anything now. That's new. Yeah, I'm just going to ask you to give up your claims, and then I'll let you go. Zaporizhia? Now, we set up Zaporizhia, didn't we? Yes, although we don't hold all of it, but that's fine. Yeah. So we can manually give that one. Or we can just give this one away. I don't know why I said manually. 7 gold? I'll just take the hook, honestly, if it's 7 gold. Right. Next one. Dubrovnik. Yep, you look fine. Let's ransom you for 100 gold. Your land is where? Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I guess I'll ransom you. This person's over here. That looks fine. Let's ransom you off as well. Another 100 gold. Aegean Islands. Yeah, that looks all good to me. Get another 100 gold. Bulgaria, I think, is fine because we've just done it. Yep. So Bulgaria, I'll get myself another 100 gold for. In here. 200 gold, actually, for Bulgaria. Nice. You hold a single province, so I will get some money for you as well. Next, we have this guy, Kaffa, which is somewhere, I'm sure. Ah, yes, it's the single holding all the way down at the bottom. Yeah, you're good to go. You can be ransomed for 50 gold. Yep, you can be ransomed. I can see this one. It's, although we're going to get a hook on you instead, because I don't really think that 3 gold is worth it. You have Turov. Is Turov fine? Turov's all with... Well, wait a second. Didn't look right. You know what, I'm going to let these ones go through, and then we'll see... yeah, we'll see who's left after this, actually. That seems better. There we go. Cool. Right. Bunch more ransoms accepted. Okay. Let's have a look at our prisoners. Turov. So, High Chieftain of Turov is de jure there and is part of Ruthenia, but you hold land which is part of White Russ. So actually I do want to take some land from you. I want to revoke that one. Or I want to revoke that one. I'm going to revoke this one instead. Yeah. Well, what's the problem with these? Wrong holding type. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it out. Right. So that's that person out. Or you should be, like, out of prison, right? Or can I ransom you as well? Oh yeah, I can get 550 gold for you as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, Chernigov we need to fix in a second. This person holds this land over here, which is a little bit too much land. Oh, alright. So what can I get from you? So, but I could always revoke your stuff though, right? Yeah, I could always revoke his stuff. Well, see, if I revoke this them, then we get all of it. Now, let's just mark him for a second. Yeah, I'm going to revoke that. Then I'm going to grant him that back if he's... And then I'm going to release him. And I might grant him that back in a second. Inspiration, scholarly topics. Do whatever you want. Just create the best artifact you can. Decline that. Wait a second or two. Okay. There we go. Are you my rival? No. Cool. That's all I needed to check. I am now going to grant you an appointment. Recently got. This one. There you go. So you can have all of that. That's all de jure part of that land. It just means that I now have this random piece of land, which is part of Spoleto. We already have somebody who specifically holds Spoleto and only holds Spoleto. So you can now gain that bit of land. Great. Seems good to me. Right. Close that. Next one. You are just a member of our dynasty. Okay. Let's get 100 gold for you. Novasil, you hold... Yeah, you hold the duchy and the county is within the duchy, so you should be good to go. This person is just holding a she just holds a family title, so we will... I guess I will just ransom her for the hook. This person's the person we went to war for. You hold Smolensk, plus titles I think that are within Smolensk. Yes. Okay. So you're good to go. And that's the Kingdom of White Russ. Yeah, that's all fine. Wait, so you're Smolensk. Let's do a little ransom here. You're a family, so I'm going to ransom you. I'm going to... I guess I'll ransom you for the hook. I'll do the same thing I did with the previous one. You as well. I'm going to ransom you. You actually have money, though. Miroslav, you're just some dude. Why don't you just, like, give me a hook and leave? You hold a single terma, so you'll be good to just give me 50 gold. You're just some dude, so give me a hook and you can go. Again, another random, just a dude. You know, why don't you just renounce your claims and leave? You hold a single holding, 50 gold. Dragos, I am going to demand your conversion. This guy, I'm going to... Yeah, just gain a weak hook. You as well, I will... Oh, wait, I might be able to ransom you. You are a child, after all. Yeah. 10 gold. You wouldn't accept that one, huh? How about for a hook? Nope. How about a hook on the child? Or... Renounced claim on the child? Yeah, just give me a hook. You, can't ransom. So, give me a hook. You won't give me a hook? Well, I can't just let you go. I guess we'll figure out what we're doing. Can I execute you without it being... No. Okay. I don't really know what to do with you. I don't really want to recruit you either. If I blind you, no, that will also give me stress. I might as well just execute you if I'm going to blind you. Okay, let's move to the next one. Gain a weak hook. Sinjar here. Gain a hook. And then gain a hook. Right, let's let these people out of my prison. Right, clear those out. And what's this one? Pay ransom? Absolutely not. Are you crazy? That's not gonna happen. I'm quite surprised when Lady Parthena appears in front of me, forcing a private audience with me. Great Basilius, a dream from God occurred to me, and not just a dream, no, but a true prophecy. I was chosen to be the next Strategos of the Them of Behar. Where are you? Oh, that's interesting. I'm not going to, like, support you in that, though. And clear those out of the way. Budding profits. Not a day goes by without my steward, Tourmarche Facile, and my knight Petrus butting heads. This time their quarrel seems to be over Buthrotum of all things. As the terma of Buthrotum becomes more prosperous, so should its taxes. Let us raise them now rather than after Tourmarche Facile's task officially ends. But doing this will slow the growth of Buthrotum, and in the end my directive is to develop, not tax the county. Yes, I want redoubled development on this one. Yes, you are correct. Wonderful. Bunch more money. We've made like 1,000 gold already. Has somebody entertained your son? Huh. I don't know if we need a message for that, but that's good to see. Right. You've been in my prison for 7 months. Look, I'd let you go, but like I don't want to lose my dread. So if you could just like leave. I think I'm gonna execute you. Sorry. But she's going to be unhappy that I'm executing you. Why is she going to be unhappy? Wait, are you related to her? In some way? Is that your... Let me just find your spouse. Nope. Is it because she is your courtier? So she'd be unhappy. Executing my subject. Oh, right. Could also do a public execution as well. Should actually gain me dread. I'm going to publicly execute you. Sorry. It needed to happen. Next. Let's just see what land I have that I shouldn't right now. So I have this land up here, which is the land which is de jure part of Turov, which I also hold. Turov is de jure part of Ruthenia, which Perislav holds some land in when shouldn't. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. And I also, yeah, and they're the ones I can't revoke from very easily because they're, well, one, they're under siege, but two, I can't revoke from them very easily because he's tribal, so it wouldn't, I don't have the same rights to revoke as I do otherwise. So I could take this high chiefdom from him over there, which would give me those vassals, in theory. Yeah, that would give me those vassals as well. Then he would only hold land, well no, then he would hold land otherwise as well. I really need to take Perislav from him, because then he'll only hold land in Galicia Volhynia. Yeah. What's your war? Defending against the tyranny. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with you. Guess I could give Turov to your vassal, but your vassal holds land across 2 as well. Yeah, and you're actually part of the problem. In fact, you're a bigger part of the problem. Because I'd also need to take stuff from you. Yeah. And is this all... This isn't all Turov, though. Yeah, some of the land that I got here is in Pinsk. So Pinsk... oh no, that's fine. I don't know why that was showing up as the Byzantine Empire for... Oh, it must have been not on... Yeah, I don't know why that was showing up as Byzantine Empire. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really know how we're gonna do that. I guess I could just give Turov away to a new person for now. Yeah, let's grant it to a local Russian noble. Then I'm going to grant you the Them of Turov. And we will ignore it for right this second. Until we get to Chernigov. I just want to make sure that I'm sorting out the land that we've just got from this war before I take any more away. So these two bits of land are within Al-Wahat, which I also now hold. But I do have a vassal within Al-Wahat who I can just give this land to. Alright. So why don't you have this land? Wonderful. Right. That fixes that, and I'm back to 13 of 13. We can transfer Ravenna to Italy. Ravenna to Italy. You hold Ravenna and a barony title of Imola. Yeah, you know what? Transfer them to Italy. That sounds good to me. Yeah, that works. What's a dangerous faction, by the way? Oh, it's not dangerous. Ah. Well, that'll do it. Wait till the end of the month, just so it recalculates some military strengths. University student just gave us 20 gold. This is a scandal. People have been sleeping with each other. Apparently they've changed the scope of when it tells you about those things, but I guess we'll have to see. Like, it should in theory tell you less about random scandals. Also, since we can do the restore accolades decision, I'm assuming it's for one of these. Well, I can have the hero in the plains here if I want to. Yeah, so it must be for that true virtue one. You know what, let's do it. It will get someone new into our court anyway. Restore accolades. Perfect. What are these? Inspection, chariot, race, and hunt. Ooh, I want to do all of those. Let's start with over here first, though. So, what land did I actually need off? And I know I need to split Jazeera off, right? Yeah, or I need to split the rest of your land off. One or the other. You currently have multiple duchy titles. So if I took... Where are we? If I go here and revoke... So I could revoke these two thems. Or I could revoke that them. I can also retract vassals from you as well. Yeah. So I think I want to take the them at the top off of her. Potentially. Yes, I think I want to take this them. Because that's mostly in a self-contained... Like, that's in Jazeera. So I think that's probably the better one to take to start with. Does it release her from prison? No. I just concede a title revocation reason. But we already have a title revocation reason because she's admin. So, this now gives us Sinjar. That. So I need to take that bit of land away, right? So that would be... Yeah, this bit of land that apparently you hold directly I need to take away. So this bit of land up here. So I'd have to take away the them of Kuf. I have to take away all your thems. Alright, let's just mark you here for a second. So I need to retract. I could just retract it all and then fix it. I am sorry, here. I'm gonna just retract it all and then I'll fix it separately. Right. She is now my rival though. Which is fair. Right. So she holds Amida. And that's all she holds. So if I want to create Jazeera here, that person only holds this land. You only hold that land. You hold that land. You hold that land. That seems fine to me. Yeah. Okay, let's make ourselves Jazeera. Which I already have. And then I was going to give it to her. She is my sister. You know what? Let's give the land to her anyway, even though she is my rival. Let's add some chaos. It's not sensible chaos, but it's chaos. Right. So now she holds that land, which is a little bit better organized. Which is the whole purpose of what we were doing there. And grant vassals to rightful lieges over here. So this should all be Mesopotamia. Yeah. Oh, also you can now be released from prison. Where is... Yeah, negotiate release. Give me a weak hook. There we go. That'll get her out of her prison. So, Mesopotamia's all the way along the edge here, along to there. Seems fine to me. That's all currently independent. Gets down to Basir. Al-Joff down here. That is not part of it. So we should be fine. Yeah, we could give it to any of these people and that would be absolutely fine, I think. Seeing who we got. Got anybody in particular we want to give it to? I have absolutely no idea which one I would pick here. Probably just one that has... Oh wait, is that part of this? Oh, look at this. This guy holds more land than he should. See my vassal? He's not my vassal. Let's not worry about trying to sort him out yet. He's part of a different realm. Just seeing what the governor efficiency is on these guys. You know what? You can have it. You have the highest governor efficiency I've seen. So you're going to have... Well, actually, I'm going to change that. So I'm guessing Kufa and Baghdad are both part of this? Yeah. So Kufa, we're going to give to this person, because you have the highest governor efficiency. You're going to get Baghdad. And then I'm going to create the Kingdom of Mesopotamia. And I'm going to give it to Baghdad. Yeah. Now that looks a little bit better here. Obviously, we've got some land that we still need to conquer, but that, I think, is a vast improvement. So now, that's how this land looks, and that's the whole purpose of what we were doing over there. You still imprisoned? Ah, yes, because you haven't accepted my release. Yeah. Also, just want to check. Ah, yes, we do now have an excellent person who can go in here. I thought we'd appointed someone, and I was like, wait a second, who did we appoint? I think we appointed him, then he inherited Bulgaria. I believe that's what happened. So, let's see. Oh yeah, it's encourage development. That's what we want you to do, and you're already doing it. Perfect. Alright, Chernigov. So Chernigov holds land across two different kingdoms. They hold this land over here in Mordvinia, and they also hold Chernigov. So ideally, we want to take away the Mordvinian land. Although I could take the High Chiefdom of Chernigov away from him. Which might be the easier play here. Yeah, that's probably going to be the easier play. Yep. Done that now. So now, let's see who holds this other bit of land. So you hold land across multiple things now. So you... Oh, right. It's still this guy. I need to take your other one as well. Sorry. He is now my rival as well. Except he's not my sister, so he doesn't get the... Yeah, he doesn't get to just... Well... Yeah, he doesn't get to just leave and get land back, so you're actually now beheaded. Yeah, sorry about that. Right. So, next, over here. So for this Ruthenian land, let's give away some of this land to a local Russian noble. Then I'm going to grant you the Them of Chernigov. That's good. This land up here, I'm going to give away to a local Russian noble. And then I'm going to give you the them. Well, maybe I'll give you the them. Not sure I will, because you're administrative. I'll give you this them as well. It looks a little bit better there. Smolensk up above is also in its right bit of land. Yeah, it all seems good. Oskil over here is all... It's in the right bit of land. All in the right bit of land. Can I create a Mordvinia? No, I also cannot usurp it. Because they're fighting in a war. Fair enough. So, I think that seems good there. How many duchies do I hold, by the way? Them. Yeah, we're good, we're good. I just want to check we weren't holding too many. Now, Perislav here, we would love to also fix at the same time. Let's just make sure our prisons are sorted before I do that, though. I already had a hook on her, apparently. Alright, now I have two. Guess I had the house hook on her. Right. So Perislav, I would love to fix up here. Perislav holds land across Ruthenia and Perislav. If I was to revoke a title... Yeah. I don't know. I could revoke this one. Even if I revoke this one, this person is going to go with the Kiev title. Wait. Well, no, it's going to go with the Rutheni. I don't know who you're going... So it's not part of Perislav. So it should... Well, I guess, yeah, it's not part of the other title. So she would go with him on his other title. Actually, whichever title we revoke, she would go with him in either way. It's annoying. I would love for you to give me this land. Yeah. Let's see if he says yes. I mean, it was 100%, and we're not going to be viewed as a tyrant. Yeah, and then I need to take this land from her. I need to take this person from her, you as well. So I need to retract that vassal from you. Which is an act of tyranny, but that's something I'm willing to accept. Inspiration, Fickle Philip. We have to choose something that will give him inspiration. Let's try the thing that might kill him. Fell ill. Alright. Fair enough. We've got a new person we can appoint into this knight position here. He's not very good, but I will anyway, because I like the idea of him having a name. We do need to sort out our knights, but we haven't started that yet, so that's fine. You, I need to revoke your title. I need to revoke any title that is outside... yeah, that is in the wrong kingdom, basically. So I need to revoke this one and this one. So you, I'm going to revoke that title and that title. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. 75% chance. Thank you for your milk tooth. I've just inherited the them I gave away 2 seconds ago. Oh, right. Let's destroy that for 40 gold. Did I inherit a war with this? Not only did I inherit the them, I inherited a war. Thank you for that. Really appreciate that. Stay there. Oh, I can test something here now, though. Apparently, if you are... Yeah, so if I do right-click to raise armies at specified locations. So if I right-click here now... Yeah. So I can now right-click to raise them like this. Which is interesting. Anyway, we're going to raise them here, and we're going to go for all men at arms. And then you're going to sit there. Right, I don't want this land, though, but I can't give it away until the war ends. I'm about to be in another war, potentially. Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate you not making it awkward. However, you don't appear to have given me both titles. Or have you? Oh, I also needed the bottom one. Sorry. I'm going to send you a gift. Do you really like me? And then I'm going to revoke that one as well. Sorry. That's another 75% roll. Minor war declared. I'll take a minor war. It's okay. We get the, yeah, there's our man-at-arms. Let's merge. Let's go white peace this war and then go win the other war. And siege, and that's enough to white peace this war. Let's go win the other war against her. Go down this way. Great. That's what I wanted to see. And now we'll head down this way. Into seclusion, isolate capital. I'd rather not, but yep, definitely don't want to do that. Inherited the barony of this. Oh, okay. We could make that the primary holding in this place if I wanted to, but it's not good enough right now. I'll just grant that to a noble of elite culture. Right, and then we'll head back up here. And we are now moving over for the siege. Yeah, this all seems good. Inspiration, Wandering Soldier. Yeah, sure. I will lose 150 gold to make the book better, whatever the book's going to do. I don't want to be that person's friend, but I don't want to annoy them either. I'll say it's not but malice and lies for these things. The new Wandering perk. Know your land, know your people. You get the tutoring trip option. You know what? Let's take the tutoring trip option is probably useful. We actually have children who are of an age where we could use it, so let's try that. And then we will siege this down, and hopefully that'll be the end of the war. Hereditary rule innovation is finished, and we gained a level of influence, and we captured somebody important to someone's important. Nice. So hereditary rule is the one we were getting exposed to. We're now getting exposed to horseshoes, which was also our... It's also the one that we're working on, right? It's also our fascination. Yeah, so I should switch those up. So we're now in royal prerogative. Oh, they also added in a new succession, or 2 new succession types for Byzantines. Yeah, you can now switch to primogeniture and ultimogeniture at higher tech levels. So you don't have to do voting at higher tech levels, if you don't want to. Which I guess is kind of cool, because, you know, if you've got to the higher tech level, you probably don't want to be managing these votes manually, like, constantly. I'll invest in your project for a better book. Next siege. And got that. Oh, that appears to be an enemy army. Could we destroy that? Yes, let's catch you there, and then... Wait. You're outrunning me? That seems unlikely. Oh, it said we would catch him here, but we didn't. Oh. A 6% war score for free. Very nice of them to just raise some mercenaries on top of us. Oh, I can give away this land over here again. Yeah. There you go. You're Russian. You can have the them over here. Why did you not get the middle title? Yeah. Why did you not get this title? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Although that's no longer administrative, which is interesting. Neighboring ruler lost to war. Then Italian expansion for Libac here, which is not part of Italy, but let's not worry about that at this exact moment in time. Part of a kingdom we have not yet started conquering. Where are we? Yes, over here. Unbidden visitors. Vessels from all the world's corners wait at the Byzantine Empire's ports, and Capitan Gregorius reports a fleet of vessels he has recently anchored off the shores of Constantinople. The captain wants payment. Or he can become a Varangian for us. You can become a Varangian for us. I have a lot of money. I'm willing to spend for this. And the lands of the Byzantine Empire. Oh, you got me some more bonuses. Awesome. You made me leak treaties. That is not a good book. And then the last bit of land that this person has. Neighboring ruler lost to war. Was that to my vassal? I don't think so, no. Right. 20 days left in the war. And then we can take what we like from this person. Enforced demands. Great. Who have we got in our prison now? So in our prison we have this guy again. Well, luckily you had money last time and you have money this time. Oskel. I don't need to take any of your land. You're actually perfect the way you are. You're just a single count, so I don't need your land either. Yeah. I'll just check it. I wasn't giving away something crazy. You get you as well. Same thing. And then you actually only need one of your titles, right? Yeah, I only need that title and then you can go free. Yeah. Just need that title off of you, if that's alright. And then you can go back underneath the king. Well, then you can go underneath the kingdom of Ruthenia if I've done this right. So that's not my land. That's Ruthenia. That's Ruthenia. That's Ruth. Well, that's the neighboring ruler of Ruthenia, who will no longer be Ruthenia. Since when did you have this land over here? How did you get this? How did you get this land? One of your vassals inherited it. Right, that's annoying. The rest of it's actually pretty good. So this bit of land that this person's vassal now has is very annoying. Look, I need to take this vassal off of you. I understand you're going to be very annoyed about this, but I'm sorry. Also, this land over here is part of this duchy, which we can't usurp. Wait, this is my vassal's... Yeah, it's my vassal's duchy. She only holds land in the duchy. She probably desires these titles. She does. Well, there you go. You can have those back now. Yeah. That's much better. Can you give me that vassal? You did. Fantastic. You have to give up this land. Revoke title, that title. The rest of your land is fine. It's in Mordvinia. You have to give up that single piece of land. Right. So now, I was going to give it to Perislav if he's not my rival. Are you my rival? Oh, you're not my rival. In which case, Perislav, as reward for, you know, not getting mad at me for this whole time of revoking titles, I am now going to usurp Ruthenia, and I'm going to give it to you. This is my reward to you. Why is Chernigov not going underneath Ruthenia? It's all de jure within Ruthenia. Grant vassal. Chernigov? You don't hold any land anywhere else, do you? I don't see any other land. I'm assuming I'm not being tricked. That looks a little bit better. Turov, I think, should also go underneath you. Do you desire anything else? You desire Sauron over there. Why do you desire this title? That's in the Duchy of Mordvinia. You can't have the Duchy of Mordvinia. Sorry, you can't have the High Chiefdom of Mordvinia. Oh wait. Thank you. Now he likes me more after revoking his title, because it's no longer... He no longer believes it's de jure his. Do you want to be my vassal? Yeah, you probably would if I sent you like a little gift. Yeah, cool. Sauron over here. Still part of the kingdom. So actually I might grant it to this person. I'm going to grant you Them of Mordvinia. Then we have the Them of Bonia over here. It just needs to go to one of these people. We will give it to the Russian person here, who we previously appointed. There we go. And that is those are the borders roughly sorted over there. And down here, just got a few more places to go, and then we've almost sorted the base amount of borders that we've got. Although I do also need to do some other things here. Neighbors can be vassalized. 9? 9 neighbors can be vassalized? Oh, something happened in here. Oh, the entire Holy Roman Empire fell apart. Oh. Oh, I see. You can transfer someone to Pannonia? Where's Pannonia? Pannonia's here. And I can transfer this person into Pannonia. Yeah, I'll do that. That seems like a good idea. I don't see a negative to this right now. That looks better. And then, you know what? We're going to leave getting all of these free vassals for next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.